Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have the Declutter series finale video, and I'm really excited because the series is over. I know you guys are sad. I feel like I've gotten the most comments on these videos that are like, we're gonna be so sad when this series is over, but don't worry, when I get to the new house, I am gonna do a beauty room tour. I'm also going to do my new makeup collection storage and organization and kind of give you an overview of it and how I set it up at the new place, but that is going to take me a little while. Obviously, I'm not there yet. It is going to take me some time to get set up. We start moving today and we move through Saturday. So, today for the finale, what I want to do is I'm going to show you guys how I pack and store my makeup for moving. So, I have a lot of tips and tricks that I use when I'm moving. I have moved this entire collection, what you saw before the declutter, guys. I have moved that 4 different times. This will be the 5th time that I move it, and this is the first time I've ever decluttered it and moved it, so it's a lot easier. And it's in a lot smaller space, like it takes up a lot less space. I wanted to quickly say before we get into the packing section of this video that I did not count every single product, and I also did not tally all the money that I spent on the products that I decluttered. That would take me forever, you guys. I can't even explain how much stuff there is just to like go through. I'm having my friends go through it, my sisters go through it. I did hold on to some stuff for giveaways and things a lot. I had a lot of questions about that. I don't know if I'm going to sell it yet. I kind of wanted to, but now I'm not so sure what I'm going to do with it. So anyway, I am still kind of sorting through that, but I wanted to say that we did declutter about 45% of my collection. So we almost nailed the 50% that I was looking for. I think we did a really good job. I was really proud of us. Really proud of us. I say us because we were going through it together, you guys. It was an emotional experience. So anyway, we decluttered about 45% of the collection. I'm super happy and excited about that. I thought it was really good. We did a great job. I just am so impressed with how much I'm able to get rid of. How every time I open these drawers, I love everything that's in them. It just makes me so happy and just feel like a lot freer from all of the makeup baggage I was carrying around with me, which I said in the declutter videos. But I hope that you guys have liked this series. I have a couple other ideas in mind for series that I want to do, but if you haven't already seen, I am doing a new schedule, hashtag Abby Report on Mondays, which is like reviews, first impressions, new product testing, things like that, hashtag Abby Tutorials on Wednesdays, which are going to be any kind of tutorial, and then hashtag Abby Loves on Fridays. It'll be different kinds of favorites videos, so it's not going to be like a Friday favorites every Friday, but it'll be some sort of favorite, so maybe like a hot product of the week, or the ride or die tag, which is going to be coming for you guys tomorrow, like a monthly favorites video, my top 10 favorites of something, things like that. So there's a whole range of different kinds of videos that fit into these 3 categories, which is why I separated it like that. So that is my schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those are the videos that you're going to see. It doesn't mean there's not going to be any other content on this channel. Like I said in my Nikki Tutorials palette video, I am still going to be uploading other content. It's just going to be outside of those videos. So those are the videos that you can expect to see from me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you guys want me to do another type of series and you have suggestions as to what that should be, please leave it in the comments below. I have an idea of a dupes kind of series that I want to do that's like a battle series that I think might be fun, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. If you have anything else that you think might be fun, especially now that you've seen my collection, like through and through, you guys know what I have and what I don't have. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and I want to go ahead and get into the packing portion of this. I also want to kind of consolidate the tips that I'm giving you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at how I packed my collection, and then I will see you guys at the end of this video. Okay, so first, just please excuse the mess that is this place. I'm trying not to have you see everything, but everything is really packed. And what I want to show you guys today is how I packed my makeup and how I store it when I'm packing. So we're just kind of going to go through this, a container or 2 at a time here. And I am going to first just open this guy for you guys. So this is the kind of face container. So how I pack it is, you know that it's all separated into these drawers once it's in my makeup collection. Really, Abby? Pretend like you didn't see that. It's fine. Toby, what are you doing? So here is the situation on how I pack my makeup. I love to use shoe boxes. So this is how I packed it in Boston, and I found it to be incredibly efficient in packing my makeup and storing it for the move. The way that I do this is whatever is in, it's not necessarily one drawer, but it's all pretty organized. So this is blush and bronzer that goes in my separators, which I have right here. So that is what's in this bin. And then if we look at this bin below it, so this bin has powders and then foundations. I couldn't fit all my high-end foundations into one bin, and so I needed two. So that's why these guys are in here. Okay, and then if we look into this one, actually, I put palettes, blush palettes here on the side. But if we look into this bin, you'll see that it has one of these separators in it with all my lower end concealers. And then it has all my low end foundations in this drawer. So when I can fit the separators in here and it makes sense, I include them in the bin that they're going in. And what I do is once these are packed, and what I do is I have two on the bottom, two on the top, and one down the side. I take any leftover separators and they fit right on top of the shoe boxes. This palette I'm going to put over here with the others. They fit right on top. And then you just want to move them straight up. And we are moving these with a dolly. And then these go sideways, okay? So this is really my face bin. This is the first drawer of my makeup collection. And then I have my eyes and then lips here. So we'll go ahead and look at another one now. Okay, so this is the eyes bin. And what I did here, I have lashes and stuff on top. And I wish I would have filmed myself packing all this for you guys, but I was really trying to get it done last night, so I did it. But I put my drawer with my lashes on top because it fits right on top of these shoe boxes. And I got like 50 of these shoe boxes from Amazon, and they were so cheap. I got them 5 years ago or something when I moved in Boston, and they work super well. And then I just have some small eyeshadow palettes and glitters over here, but I'll open this bin for you. And what I was able to do was, this is my pigments bin, so I put my big thing of pigments underneath this separator, and it's a separator, another separator. These from the Container Store fit in shoe boxes perfectly, and you guys, I have moved this makeup collection at least 5 times. So I'm telling you, this works. This is the way that I move my makeup every single time. These separators fit into here, and then I just put the pigments on the side and close that bin up. And then, if you open this bin, you'll see on the bottom of this, which you can't see, I have my eyeliner separators. My liquid, they're actually in the bin separators. They fit the liquid and the pencil. The gel and the eyelash curler is on top. I've got the separator with my glitter liners in it, and then I have my mascaras in this little divot right here on the side. Basically, like, what I really wanted to show you was that it is possible to organize that makeup collection that I have into something that makes sense for packing, that isn't going to completely overwhelm me when I have to take it out and put it back into all my IKEA drawers. The reason that you don't want to move it all in the IKEA drawer is that it's going to get trapped behind the drawers, and you'll have to take the drawers off to get the makeup that falls behind it. Like, it's just not worth it, and it also weighs 1,000,000 pounds. In this drawer, I have my separator with all my highlighters. This was the face products that didn't fit in the last drawer. It also has brow products. This was the start of my eye drawer and the end of my face drawer. So it has my separator with my highlighters. It also has a couple blush in here, and then it has all my brow products and my Duraline, my sharpener, and then my MAC. This is the MAC Shine, like Pro base thing. So that is what's in this drawer. And again, I'm not going to go through all of these drawers for you. I already packed it all, but I wanted to give you an idea of how I pack it. That's really the point of this finale. I know that a lot of you guys wanted to see an updated makeup collection and storage. I am not going to show my whole makeup collection again because you've seen it and you've seen the declutter, but I am going to show you like my storage and a finished look at everything once I get moved into the new house. But this is the eye makeup bin, and I just got, these are Sterilite containers from Target. I think these were $7 with the lid. It's like priceless for moving this stuff, you guys. That is how I feel about these containers. They are amazing. Okay, and then the last one is the lip one. And this is what it looks like inside. I have my separators here with lip glosses So you can see all that fits well, and it doesn't mean that it's not necessarily, like these separators sitting on top was the only way. I couldn't fit another drawer here, like a shoebox here, so I put them that way. It doesn't mean that the lip glosses aren't necessarily going to fall out. Will they? Probably. But it's easy to clean up. Then I have in here 2 of the separators from my lip drawer, and then some liquid lipsticks on the side. And then in this one, I have all of my NYX products, and I just dumped them out in that so that I could reorganize them when I get there, so that's a whole drawer. So basically what you want to think about when you're packing your makeup is you want to organize it by drawer or section. So I organized it kind of by both, and I put all of my lip products together as best I could, but I also was thinking about saving space and how I can make this function better for myself. So make sure that you're thinking about all of that, that you are taking care of it, that you're not putting it in too hot of an environment. I usually move all of my makeup in my car, not in the U-Haul. So this will go in my car to be moved tomorrow. Okay, so that is how I pack all my makeup, you guys. I hope that was really helpful for you guys. I'm going to kind of wrap up here and tell you, just like recap all my tips for you guys. But this is really what it looks like. I just wanted to give you a side view. I love packing in these clear containers and the shoe boxes, also because then I can see it. So I don't label everything just so I can reuse the shoe boxes for other things once it's all packed, because then I just store the shoe boxes kind of in the basement. That's where they will go in the new house. So I want to make sure that I can still reuse them. So I don't label all the shoe boxes, but storing everything in clear containers makes it so that you can see it, and that way when I get there I know what needs to be unpacked first. I always unpack my makeup first. I make sure that it's in the house, that it's in a cool environment, and yeah, so I hope that this was really helpful for you guys. Again, everybody does it differently, but you can see how I couldn't have fit kind of another shoe box on the top, which is why I put my separators there. And yeah, some of that stuff is going to fall out, but it's going to be pretty easy to clean up. Everything else is organized, so if those separators kind of topple, that's really okay. And I'm mostly worried about the lip products. The powder is so close to the top that I don't think it will actually fall out. And then on the sides here, I did put, there are some glitters and stuff, and then some palettes here, and same thing like blush palettes on that side. So I hope this is helpful. Here's like a little side view for you, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and you got some good tips for it. So now I'll go and recap kind of everything we did for you guys. Okay, so that is how I pack and store my makeup collection. My biggest tip is going to be to declutter your collection if you're moving. That was something that I wish I had done in the past. That it's probably meant to be that I did it now so I could film it for you guys, which worked out great, but I'm so glad that I decluttered it and I'm not taking makeup there that I don't love and use. So that is my first tip. My second is to organize it by section or by drawer, and to put it into smaller packaging. So as you saw, I use shoe boxes. That is my favorite way to pack my makeup. I think it works perfectly, and I use the separators inside the shoe boxes, and I normally separate it by drawer. If it's not by drawer, it's one other thing with it so that it doesn't get too overwhelming, and it's a lot easier for me to put back into my collection. You want to make sure that it's organized and that it's easy for you to put back, because the worst thing is to dump it all out and then have to reorganize it. So organize it by drawer, and then I organize the bins by the 9 set of drawers. So I have like a face bin, I have an eyes bin, I have a lips bin. And if you don't have that big of a collection, obviously just organize it by the shoe boxes. And you can label the shoe boxes if you want to. Because I have it organized by bins, I don't feel the need to label the individual shoe boxes. The other thing is you want to make sure to store it in a cool, dry place. You don't want to put this in a U-Haul for a week. I always transport my makeup by my car. I do not put it in a U-Haul. I didn't put it in the pod when we moved here. What Tim and I moved here when we drove cross country was our 2 suitcases and all of my makeup. That's what was in the car. Everything else was in the pod that was brought over from Boston to Minnesota. So I always recommend storing it in like air conditioned if you're moving in the summer. You don't want to store it in your car for too long. I don't put it overnight. I put it in my car the day I'm going to move it. That way everything stays good and fresh, because it is stuff that you're putting on your face, around your eyes. It's going to be touching your skin. You don't want it to melt. You don't want it to freeze. You don't want it to turn, and heat and different temperatures can do that to your makeup. So make sure that you're mindful of that. And I think overall those are my main tips for you guys. So if you have any other tips that you use when you're packing your makeup, definitely leave them below so that other people can check them out. and take some advice from that, and we can all just share our makeup packing tips, and it'll be really fun. I normally keep one makeup bag out where I put everything that I use like on a daily basis, and then I have that out so that it's not packed in all my stuff. But yeah, clear bins I think are better than opaque bins because you can see what's in them. That's why I like to store everything in clear bins. That's why I use shoe boxes. That's why I use these clear bins, because I'm pointing over here because it's all right here next to me. But that's why I like to use that, because it makes it easier for me to see everything, and then I can just keep it more organized too. So that way it doesn't get lost in the shuffle as well. If you are using opaque bins, make sure to label it if it's got your makeup in it. So that's it, you guys. I hope that you really enjoyed this declutter series. Let me know what other series that you want to see from me. I love you guys so much. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button so you never miss another video. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!